Hi, Tyson Mutrux here again with the Mutrux Law Firm. And today I'm going to walk you through the settlement process, or how the settlement process might look prior to actually filing a lawsuit on the case. And a good buddy of mine, Chris Finney, we're both attorneys in St. Louis, and we came up with what we call the 7 steps of settlement. And I'm going to briefly go over those with you, give you a couple of examples, and then give you a good example of what the settlement process looks like. So there are 7 steps, as I stated. Number 1 is the all-encompassing intake. And all that means is that we are getting all information that is immediately readily available from you, from the accident scene, from any witnesses. We're doing that right away. So we're going to meet with you immediately, same day if we can, get all of your information, get all the witnesses, and if we have to, we'll send an investigator out to interview those witnesses or go out to the accident scene to take photographs. Number 2 is, what we actually do is we expand the case to narrow the focus. And what that means is we actually will roundtable our cases. We'll meet with other attorneys in our office. We'll go and look at every single claim that may be possible to you. And then we throw out the bad ones, get rid of the ones that maybe have weak arguments, and narrow your case down to your best claims. Once we've done that, then the next step is finding coverage. So step number 3, finding the coverage to fully commit. And all that means is that we have to then find coverage on the case. Sometimes insurance coverage is not easy to find. So we have to start digging, maybe even hire an investigator again, to find all coverages that may be available to you. For example, let's say you have $100,000 in medical bills. You may not just be happy with that $25,000 auto accident policy, because there may be an umbrella policy out there that we want to find. So that's what we try and find at this stage, is we're really looking to get every single policy that's available to you so you can be fully compensated for your injuries. Step 4 is where we exhaust all publicly available information. Now, step 1 was where we do the all-encompassing intake. That's where the information was immediately available to us at the time. There may be more information to us available out there, and that's step 4, where we exhaust all publicly available information. This may be about you. This may be about the defendant. Let's say it's a premises liability case, and we want to know if this company's been sued before. So we'll run a search and find out if they've had multiple lawsuits against them for the same issue. Or maybe it's another defendant. Let's say it's an auto accident case. We want to know if they've got a huge criminal history, because that'll actually give us leverage if we have to go to trial. Or even prior to filing a lawsuit, we can use that against them when we're negotiating. Now, step 5 is what we call addressing adequate care. We're going to be continually monitoring you, checking in on you, see how your injuries are going, see how your healing's going, see how your treatment's going. We want to make sure you're getting the treatment that you deserve. Some people try and tough it out, and that's never good for you. It's never good for the case. We want to make sure that if you're not getting it, if your doctor you're going to is not addressing your needs, we want to make sure we get you to the right doctor that can address those needs for you, because the last thing you want is in 15 years, you're experiencing the same pain because you didn't get the right care you needed. Step 6 is what we call the lull. Now, the lull is where you may see the case you're done treating, and you may not see that much is being done on the case. But on the background, the lull, you're kind of waiting, and we're working. We're getting all the records. Once you're done treating, we're getting all your medical records, all of your bills. We should have the police report by that time. But we're getting every single record that we can so we can get ready for the next step, which would be the demand. And that's step 7. That's really what begins the negotiation process. We send off our demand letter. We tell them what we think the case is worth, and then they make an offer on the case, or they deny the case and we have to file a lawsuit. But that begins the negotiation process. So we'll go through that until we get an offer that we think is reasonable or within the range that we think the case is worth. And obviously, it's up to you at that point whether or not you agree with that and you decide to settle the case. So that's a very, very quick, brief overview of the 7 steps of settlement, or really the process that we go through prior to filing a lawsuit if we have to do that. For more information like that, you can go to mutruxlaw.com or give us a call at 888-550-4026. Thanks a lot and have a great day.